Good everyone. Today we're going to start our lecture with question number 8 of exercise 13.1 because two questions left. After this, we will start exercise 13.2. Now see what is given in this question number 8. From a solid cylinder, one solid cylinder is given. Okay, this is the shape of cylinder. One solid cylinder surmounted by from a solid cylinder whose height is 2.4 centimeter. Height of cylinder is given 2.4 centimeter. Diameter is 1.4 centimeter. So diameter of this cylinder is 1.4 centimeter. So right here diameter 1.4 centimeter. If diameter is 1.4 centimeter, so radius become 0.7 centimeter. Okay. Diameter is given 1.4. So diameter is radius is half the diameter. The diameter 1.4 is going to be divided by 2. This become 0.7 centimeter radius. Now conical cavity of the same height and same diameter is hold out. Now we are going to hold out this cylindrical cylinder. This conical portion is going to hold out. It means when we are going to hold out this conical portion, so this portion is going to be left. Okay, remaining cylinder. This is the shape of the remaining cylinder now. When we are going to hold out this cylinder, conical portion from this cylinder of the same height. Height of cylinder is 2.4 centimeter. It means height of cone is also 2.4 centimeter. Same height of the cone. We are going to hold out from this cylinder. When we are going to hold out this cone from this cylinder, so this shape is left. Okay. Now we're going to find the total surface area of the remaining solid. Now this remaining solid is left. We're going to find the total surface area of the remaining solid. So right here total surface area of remaining solid. Now what is left? This outer part completely left. So this is known as cut surface area of the cylinder. Suppose this is the shape of cylinder. Okay, this solid is in the shape of cylinder. When we are going to hold out this cone from this cylinder, what is left? This outer part completely left. What is the name of this? Cut surface area of the cylinder. So right here, cut surface area of the cylinder. Now after that, what is the inner part of the cylinder? Now inner part of the cylinder is in the shape of cone. So what is left? This portion is left. So this is the shape of cone. So this is the cut surface area of the cone. Okay, so right here, cut surface area of cone. And one more thing is left. What is left? This base of the cylinder. We are going to hold out in the top. It is going to be hold out the top. What is left? This base completely left. So what is the shape of the base? Now what is the shape of this base? This is the circle. It means this area of circle is left. So right here, base of the circle. So area of the base of cylinder. Area of the base of the cylinder is the shape of circle. Circle means area of circle left. Now you know formula. Finding the cut surface area of cylinder. Formula is 2 pi RH plus cut surface area of cone. So formula is pi RL. Area of the base of the cylinder. Area of the base of the cylinder is in the shape of circle. So find the area of circle. Formula is pi R square. Okay. This is the cut surface area of cylinder. Outer part of the cylinder. Inner part is in the conical shape. So cut surface area of cone. And the base of the cylinder is in the shape of circle. So it is the pi R square. Now what is common between all the three terms? Pi R common. Take pi R common. When we take pi R common, what is left in the first term? 2h. After that plus sign is there. After taking pi R common, what is left in the second term? L. After taking pi R common in the third term, what is left? R. So after taking pi R common, from the first term, 2h left. From second term, L left. From the last term, R is left. Now, value of pi is in this question not given. So we are going to use value of pi 22 by 7. Now, what is radius? Radius is given 0.7. So right here 0.7. When you're going to remove this 0.7, so I put 10 in the denominator. Now bracket start 2 into h. So this is the height of the cylinder. The height of the cylinder is given 2.4. Right here 2.4 plus L. L means slant height of the cone. Now slant height of cone is not given in your question. height is given, you know, radius and the radius of cone and cylinder both having same. So I want to find the slant height of this cone. The formula I want to use r square plus h square and its square root. So what is r? R is 0.7 or 7 by 10. You can write plus h. What is h? 2.4. I want to remove this point. So 0 is there, 10 is there, and its square root. Now square of 7 is 49. Square of 10 is 100. Plus sign is there. Square of 24, 576. Square of 10 is 100. Now take LCM. LCM of 100 and 100 become 100. 100 going to cancel with 100. What is left? 49. Plus sign is there. Now 100 going to cancel with 100. What is left? 576 and its square root. So this going to be 625 upon 100 and its square root. So 625 is square root of 25. 100 is square root of 10. So value of L become 2.5 centimeter. Okay. Slant height of this cone is not given. So I use this formula finding the L. R square plus H square. R is given 0.7. So write 7 by 10. Height is of the cone is also 2.4 because it is given same height of the cone. We want to hold out from the cylinder. So height will be the same. So take height of the cylinder cone 2.4. Square of 24 is 576. Square of 7 is 49. Square of 10 is 100. Adding this, so this becomes 625 upon 100. Square root of 625 is 25 and square root of 100 is 10. So this is going to be 2.5 centimeter. So right here 2.5 centimeter. After that R means radius. What is radius? 0.7. So right here 0.7. Now this 7 going to be cancelled with 7. 2 5s are 10. 2 1s are 2. 2 1s are 2. This become 11 by 5. Bracket start. Multiply 2.4 by 2. So this becomes 4.8. Plus 2.5 plus 3.4. 2.5 plus 0.7. So this is going to be 3.2. Okay. Now add these two values. 4.8 plus 3.2. 8 plus 2, 10. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. This is going to be 8.0 into 11 upon 5. So this is going to be 88 upon 5. Now divide 88 by 5. 5 ones are 5. 3 left. 38 is there. So 5 sevens are 35. 5 6 are 30 centimeters square. So this is the total surface area of the remaining solid. Okay. I hope it is clear. If you have any doubts, send message. I want to repeat for you. Send message fast. Rohan, open your camera, beta. Okay. Aditya Jain, why you come late? Vineet, 10th Osam, open your mic, beta. Sorry, Vivek. Vivek, class 10th Osam, open your mic.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vanshika Bhutani, open your mic, beta.
Yes, sir.
Is
Good
it clear?
afternoon, sir. Yes,
Good
sir,
afternoon,
clear.
beta. Okay, beta. Okay, now check next question. Question number 9. Read statement of this question from your book. What is given? Now in this question figure is given. See. Now last question of this exercise, question number 9. Now in this question, this figure is given. So this one cylinder is there. In this solid cylinder, we are going to remove these two hemispherical shapes of the both the end. Now we are going to remove this hemispherical shape from the both the end. Okay. So in this question, we want to find the surface area of the remaining solid. So check what is given. A wooden hemispherical bowls, each from the solid we are going to scoop out. Okay. As shown in the figure, if the height of the cylinder, so height of the cylinder is 10 centimeter, it is given, and the base radius is 3.5. Radius is given 3.5, height is given 10 centimeter. Find the total surface area of the article. We want to find the total surface area of the remaining portion. So initially we have cylinder. From this cylinder we want to take out these two hemispherical shape from the both the ends. Okay. So radius of this hemisphere is given 3.5. So if radius is 3.5, so what is the height of this hemisphere? Who will tell? If the radius of this hemisphere is 3.5, so what will be the height? Who will tell? Raise your hand, beta. Okay, Rupanshi send answer to me. 3.5. Vivek also right answer, beta. Right, Simran, right. 3.5 is okay. Okay, Aditya Man. Yes, it is right. 3.5. So because in hemisphere, radius and height both are equal to each other. So this is the reason we take height 3.5. Similarly, so this is 3.5 and the height of this hemisphere become 3.5. Now in this question, what are we going to find? Find the surface area of the remaining article. Right here, surface area of the remaining article. So what is left? This curved surface is left. Outer part of the cylinder is left completely. So right here, curved surface area of cylinder plus. So what is the shape of this? So this is the shape of hemisphere, and this is also shape of hemisphere, both having same dimension. So I'm going to write here twice curved surface area of hemisphere. I hope it is clear. I'm going to find the total surface area of the remaining solid. Okay. Now your solid is in the shape of cylinder. From this cylinder, we're going to take out these two hemispherical shapes from the both the end. When you want to take this hemispherical shape from the both the end, what is left? Outer part of the cylinder is left. So right here, curved surface area of the cylinder. Now the inner part from this end. This is the shape of hemisphere. So this one hemispherical shape is left. Another one is also hemisphere. So two times of curved surface area hemisphere I'm going to write here. So what is the formula finding curved surface area of cylinder? Formula is 2 pi r h plus 2 curved surface area of hemisphere. Formula is 2 pi r square. Okay. Now what is common between these two terms? Common is 2 pi r. When you need to take 2 pi r common, what is left? Height of cylinder plus 2 pi r taken common. So what is left? 2r. Okay. Now you going to substitute the value one by one. 2 going to remain same. Value of pi not given in this question. It means we're going to use 22 by 7. Radius is given 3.5. Instead of 3.5, can I write 5 2 is 10, 5 5 is 30, 5 7 is 35. So 7 by 2 can I write? So instead of 3.5, I can write 7/2. Now height of cylinder. So what is the height of the cylinder? So height of the cylinder is m. Clear? What is the height of the cylinder? Who will tell? So height of cylinder already written here. So it is 10. Now twice the radius. What is the radius? 7/2. Right here 7/2. 2 going to cancel with 2. Now see, 2 going to cancel with 2. 7 cancel with 7. What is left? 22. And this after cancelling 2 to 7 is left. So 10 plus 7 going to be 17. Now 17 to the 34. 3 is left. 17 to the 34. 34 plus 3. So this will be the answer. So your answer of this question is 374 centimeters square. So surface area of the remaining article is 374 centimeters square. I hope it is clear now. After that, now I want to start this next exercise 13.2. Check this question. If you have any doubts, send message. I want to repeat it again. Still so many students are there. Video still of Aditya Jain, 10th Blossom. Open your video, video beta. Aditya Jain, open your video beta. Sharmishta, 10th Florence, open your video. Navan Verma. Snehe, 10th Florence. Kamalpreet, 10th Florence, open your video beta. Himmat Virk from 10th Blossom, open your video. Sukhman, 10th Osam. Aditya Raj, 10th Osam. Again video going to be off. Sukhjeet Singh, 10th Florence. Magdeep, please open your videos beta. Sukhman, open your video. Aditya Raj, Sukhjeet, Mahakdeep, still videos off. Sir, my camera is not working. Sharmishta, okay beta. Now check next exercise, exercise 13.2. Read first question. What is given in first question? In this question, in this exercise, we are going to find the volume of the solid. Okay. In this first exercise, what are we going to find? Surface area of the solid. In this exercise, we are going to find the volume of the solid. Okay. Now we are going to find the volume of the solid. So this is going to be exercise 13.2. Check first question. What is given in first question? A solid is in the shape of cone, standing on a hemisphere, with both radii being equal to 1 centimeter, and the height of cone is also equal to radius. Find the volume of the solid in terms of pi. So one solid is there. In this solid, two shapes are there. So two shapes are, one is in the form of hemisphere. Another one is in the form of cone. So in this solid, two shapes are there. One is cone, another is hemisphere. And in this question, cone having same height as its radius. Means in cone, radius and height both are equal to each other. It is given. And in hemisphere, you already know radius and height are equal. In this question, it is given in cone, radius and height are also equal. Okay. So this is the shape of your solid. Now check what is given. A solid is in the shape of cone. So this is the shape of cone. So this is your cone. In this way. And this is your hemisphere. Okay. Now it is given in this cone. Radius and height both are equal. In hemisphere, it is already equal. But in this question, radius of cone and height are both are equal to each other. It is given. And both are equal to 1 centimeter. Okay. So write here 1 centimeter. And this is also equal to 1 centimeter. Now, in this question, we're going to find the volume of this solid. See, in terms of pi. In terms of pi means we are not going to put in the value of pi in this question. We're going to remain pi as it is. So write here volume of the solid. Write volume of solid. Now in this solid, which two shapes are there? One is conical, another is hemispherical. So write volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Now I want to ask the formula finding the volume of cone and volume of hemisphere from you. Okay. So first one I want to ask from Harman. Harman, open your mic, beta. Harman, open your mic. No answer. It means now Kashvi from 10th Blossom. Kashvi, open your mic, beta. Kashvi. Kashvi, open your mic. Kunal, open your video, beta. Kunal, open your video. And open your mic also. Kunal, open your mic. Kunal.
Yes, sir.
Now tell how you want to find the volume of cone. Why your videos off? Tell first. Kunal. Why your video still off? Tell what is the formula of finding the volume of cone. Tell. No answer. It means not learn. Very bad. Sukhman. Video still off. Ria. Ria, open your mic, beta. Ria. Ria. Ria, open your mic. No. Okay. Now I'm going to write on the board. Now volume cone. Finding the volume of cone formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h plus volume of hemisphere. Finding the volume of hemisphere formula is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, now tell what is common? In these two terms, what is common? 1 by 3 pi r square is common. Take this 1 by 3 pi r square common. When we take 1 by 3 pi r square common from the first term, what is left? H, height is left. Now in second term, we take 1 by 3 pi r square common. So what is left? 2 into r. Now substitute the value. 1 by 3 going to remain same, value of pi. Not going to substitute because we're going to find the volume of this solid in terms of pi. So pi going to remain same. Now what is r? R is given 1 centimeter. So write here 1 square bracket start h. Height of cone. Height of cone is also 1 centimeter. So write here 1 plus 2 into r. What is r? Radius 1 centimeter. So write here 1 centimeter. Now this becomes 1 by 3 into pi. Square of 1 is 1. Now 1 plus 2. 2 ones are 2. So this is going to be 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Now 3 going to cancel with 3. So what is left? Only pi left. So right here pi centimeter cube. So volume is in cubic centimeter. So volume of this solid become pi centimeter cube. In terms of pi, it is required to remain pi as it is. I hope it is clear now. If you have any doubt in this question, send message. I want to repeat again. If any doubt is there, then send message. Understood? Okay, Akshara. Okay, beta, no doubt. Okay. Ekam, open your video, beta. Ekam, Sukhjeet, Aditya Raj, still off. Video is off. Kamal Preet, again video off. Himmat Singh, Manpreet Kaur. Manpreet, open your video, beta. Yes, now open. Open your mic also. Manpreet, open your mic also. Manpreet. Sir, there are people around me. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I hope it is clear to all. Now check next question. Read the statement from your book. We are going to start next question, question number 2. Read statement what is given in second question. Today try to learn formula of this chapter, beta. This formula you will not learn. This is the reason you are not going to open your mic when you are going to ask na formula. You are not going to open your mic because you have not learned this formula, I think. Now question number 2. What is given in this question? An engineering student was asked to make a model in the shape of cylinder with 2 cones attached. Now one engineering student is there. He or she going to make a model in the shape of cylinder with 2 conical ends. So this is the shape of model made by engineer student. It is in the shape of cylindrical and conical. 2 conical ends are there. Okay. So this is going to be your cone. And this is your also cone. Now this is the shape of the model. Now what is given in this question check? Now the total length of this model is given 12 centimeter. So this is the total length from this end to this end going to be total length 12 centimeter. Now in this question it is given diameter. So diameter of this model is given 3 centimeter. If diameter is 3 centimeter, the radius become diameter upon 2. What is diameter 3? So this is going to be 3 by 2 centimeter. So right here 3 by 2 centimeter. Now next height of the cone is given. In this question the height of this cone is given 2 centimeter. And this is also of 2 centimeter. Okay. So in this question we are going to find the volume of the model. So right here volume of the model. So this is your question. Now this model is in the shape of cylindrical. From middle it is cylindrical. From both the end it is conical. It means when you want to find the volume of this model, we want to find the volume of cylinder first. After that, volume of these 2 cones. This is the shape of cylinder. From middle it is cylindrical. From both the end it is conical. So write formula twice multiply by volume of the cone. Why I multiplied by 2? Because 2 cones are there. Both the ends are in the shape of conical. So write 2 into volume of cone plus in the middle it is in the shape of cylindrical. So write volume of cylinder. Now volume of cone. How you want to find the volume of cone? So volume finding the formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Okay. So volume of cylinder is pi r square h and volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now what is common between these two terms? Pi r square is common. Take pi r square common. After taking pi r square common, what is left? 2 by 3 h plus capital H. Okay. After taking common, what is left? 2h, 2 by 3h and pi h. Now see, value of pi is given 22 by 7. Radius, what is the radius? 3 by 2. Right here 3 by 2 and 3 by 2. Why I take 2 times? Because it is given r square. R square means we have to write radius 2 times. Now 2 into 2 by 3 into h. So this is the height of cone. So what is the height of the cone? 2 centimeters. So write here 2 centimeters. After that, this is the height of the cylinder. Now height of the cylinder is, what is the height of the cylinder? See, this is the total length of the model. Means total height of the model is 12 centimeters. Now height of the cone is given 2 centimeters. From this and also 2 centimeters. So 2 centimeters plus 2 centimeters become 4 centimeters. So subtract 4 centimeters from the complete length. So it's going to be 8 centimeters. It means height of the cylinder become 8 centimeters. Now use 8 here. Now it's going to be cancelled with 11. So 3 3s are 9. It's going to be 99 upon 40. Bracket start. It's going to be 2 2s are 4 by 3 plus 8 by 1. Take LCM. 99 upon 40. What is the LCM of this term? 3 and 1 LCM going to 3. 3 going to cancel with 3. What is left? 4. Now 3 8s are 24. 24 plus 4, 28. Right here 28 upon 3. Now 14 1s are 14. 14 2s are 28. 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. So this is going to be 66 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the model. Okay. I hope it is clear to everyone. Check again. If any doubt is there, send message to me. Tomorrow we want to start with question number 3. Okay. Clear. Okay. Aditya Jan. Okay. So today your homework is complete this exercise 3.1 and first 2 questions of this exercise 3.2. After completing this exercise 3.1, send your notes on my WhatsApp number. Okay. Free Tyagi send message to me. Clear sir ji. Okay beta. If anyone have any doubt in this question, send message. I want to repeat for you. Akshara, open your mic beta. Akshara.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay beta. Learn formula also.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now Veer is there. Okay beta. So complete this exercise today on your fair notebook and take picture from your notebook and send on my WhatsApp. Okay, I want to check your homework also beta, one side by side. After completing one exercise, send this message. Okay, Preet. Now try to learn this formula first, beta. When you're going to learn this formula, then it's going to be very easy for you to solve this type of question. So today you're going to learn this formula. Tejal, open your mic, beta. Tejal. Not going to open. Now Sanvi Singh is there. Sanvi. Now we are going to solve this exercise 13.2. So this is question number 3 of this question exercise 13.2. Already written on the board. Check what is given in this question. See, a gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to about 30% of its volume. Okay, some gulab jamun are with us. This gulab jamun contains 30% of its volume equal to sugar syrup. Find the approximate how many syrup would be contained or found in 45 gulab jamuns if each shape of the gulab jamun is hemispherical ends with the cylindrical. Shape of the gulab jamun is cylindrical with 2 hemispherical ends, and the dimension of the gulab jamun is given, length of the gulab jamun is 5 centimeter and the diameter of the gulab jamun is 2.8 centimeter. It is given in your statement. Okay. Now this is the shape of gulab jamun. Cylindrical, the middle part is cylindrical. This part is cylindrical and these two parts are known as hemispherical. See, two hemispherical. First hemisphere and the second hemisphere. And the middle part of the this gulab jamun is in the shape of cylinder. Now in this question, we going to find the volume of the sugar syrup of the gulab jamun, which is given 30% of its volume. Okay. How are you going to start this question? First, I want to find the volume of one gulab jamun. Okay. After finding the volume of one gulab jamun, I want to multiply it by 45 because total quantity of gulab jamun is given 45. It means we have to find the volume of 45 gulab jamun first. After finding the volume of 45 gulab jamun, we take 30% of the 45 gulab jamun volume because it is given the sugar syrup contains 30% of its volume. The volume of gulab jamun is equal to what is the volume of sugar syrup? 30% of the volume of the 45 gulab jamun. So I want to find the volume of one gulab jamun first. So write here volume of one gulab jamun. So this is the shape of cylindrical plus two hemispherical. So I want to find the volume gulab jamun, volume of cylinder plus 2 times volume of hemisphere. So write here twice volume of hemisphere plus volume of cylinder. Okay, twice volume of hemisphere and volume of cylinder. So how I want to find the volume of hemisphere? Who will tell? I want to find the volume of hemisphere. If you know the answer, raise your hand. I want to ask one by one from you. Okay, Sonakshi, open your mic, beta. Sonakshi, open your mic.
2/3 pi r square.
Okay, the volume of hemisphere is 2/3 pi r cube. So write here 2 into 2/3 pi r cube. Are you going to find the volume cylinder? Then formula finding the volume cylinder. Yes. Tell beta, what is the volume of cylinder?
Pi r square height.
Yes, pi r square h. So finding the volume of cylinder formula is pi r square h. Okay. Now this is the shape of your gulab jamun. Now complete length of this gulab jamun is given 5 centimeter and the diameter is given 2.8 centimeter. If diameter of the gulab jamun is 2.8 centimeter, the radius become diameter upon 2. Diameter is 2.8 upon 2 going to be 1.4 centimeter. So this is the radius of the gulab jamun. Or they are going to join end to end. It means radius of cylinder and radius of this hemisphere are going to be 1.4 centimeter. Okay. Now this is the length of the complete gulab jamun, which is 5 centimeter. But in this question, I required the height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder is not given. The length of complete gulab jamun is given. I required height of the cylinder. How are you going to find the height of the cylinder? See, as you know, in hemisphere, radius and height both are equal to each other. If radius is 1.4, so height of hemisphere become also 1.4. So it's going to be 1.4. So this height going to be 1.4. Similarly, this height is also 1.4. So subtract this 1.4 height from the entire length. So entire length of the gulab jamun is 5 centimeter. To subtract 1.4 and 1.4. 1.4 and 1.4 going to be 2.8. So subtract 2.8 from the 5. It's going to be 2.2. It means length or height of cylinder is going to be 2.2 centimeter. I hope it is clear now. Length of the complete gulab jamun is given. Okay, complete gulab jamun is included with hemispherical ends also. But in my question, height of the cylinder is required. So height of cylinder I am going to find. Height of the hemisphere is 1.4. So subtract 1.4 from this end. Subtract 1.4 from the second end. So when you 1.4 and 1.4 going to be 2.8. Entire length is 5 centimeter. So subtract 2.8 from 5 centimeter. So it's going to be 2.2 centimeter. It means length or height of the cylinder is going to be 2.2 centimeter. Okay. I hope it is clear now. Now check what is given next. What is common between these two terms? See, so pi r square is common. Take pi r square common. After taking pi r square common, what is left? 4 upon 3 and r plus take pi r square common from the second term. What is left? Height of the cylinder. Now substitute the value. In this question, value of pi is not given, so I want to use value of pi 22/7. Write 22/7. What is the radius? Radius of the cylinder is, for this hemisphere, is going to be 1.4. See, I want to solve this. I remove this point. Removing this point, I take 10. So this is going to be 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 40. So this is going to be 7 upon 5 centimeters. So radius of this hemisphere become 7/5. So write here 7/5. I write 7/5 two times because r square is given. What is the meaning of r square? We have to write radius 2 times. So write 2 times. After that 4/3 is there. What is the radius? The radius is given 7/5. So write here 7/5. Plus height. What is the height of the cylinder? It is given 2.2. So write here 2.2. Now bracket close. Now this 7 going to be cancelled with 7. Now 7 2s are 14. 7 2s are 14 plus 1 15 upon 5 5 is 25. Bracket start. Now nothing going to cancel with these two terms. So 4 7 is 28. Upon 3 5 is 50. Remove this decimal, take 100. Sorry, 10 towards the downwards. So this is going to be 2 5 is 10 and 11. So this becomes 11 upon 5. Okay. Now take LCM. What is the LCM of 15 and 5? LCM of 15 and 5 is 50. Okay. 15 going to cancel with 15. So what is left? 28. So write here 28 plus 5 3s are 15. 11 3s are 33. So this is going to be equal to 154 into 25 into 8 plus 3 11. 3 plus 2 5. 5 plus 1 6 upon 50. Okay. Now multiply these two terms 154 and 61. Multiply these two terms and divide it by 15 5s are 75. So 75 5 is there. After that 7 is left. 15 2s are 30. So this is going to be 375. Now multiply these two terms 154 and 61 and send message on my chat box. Multiply these two terms, tell what value is there. Multiply this 154 into 61 and tell what value is there. Send message, beta, multiply these two terms. 9394. Okay, now divide 9394 by 325. Divide 9394 by 325. So answer will come. Tell beta what answer come. After dividing 9394 by this 325. Tell what answer is there. Okay. So 25.05 is there. Okay. Vanshika, check your answer, beta. Vanshika Bhutani, check your answer. It's going to be 25.05. Okay, check it again. Check. So this answer going to be 25.05. After dividing this, answer become 25.05 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of one gulab jamun. Okay, I want to report this. First, we're going to find the volume of this gulab jamun. The volume of this gulab jamun is in the shape of cylindrical plus 2 hemispherical ends. So right here, volume of one gulab jamun equal to twice volume of hemisphere plus volume of cylinder. So volume of hemisphere formula is 2/3 pi r cube. Volume of cylinder formula is pi r square h. Take pi r square common. When you take pi r square common, what is left? 2 to the 4/3 r. And from the second end, height is left. Okay. Now substitute the value. Value of pi is 22/7. Radius becomes 7/5. So write 7/5, 7/5 two times. 4/3 and radius is 7/5. Height of the cylinder is given 2.2. So right here 2.2. Remove this point. So 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2, 11 by 5 is there, and 4 7s are 28 upon 15. Okay, take LCM. After that, divide it. So going to be answer 25.05. So this is the volume of one gulab jamun. Now in this question, we are given total gulab jamun is 45. It means we have to find the volume of 45 gulab jamun. So right here volume of 45 gulab jamun is equal to 45 multiplied by 25.05. And what answer is there? Multiply these two terms and send message on my chat box. Send answer beta. Multiply these two terms. 45 multiplied by 2505. Multiply 45 into 25.05. Tell which answer is there? Send message beta, send message. Okay. Vanshika, check again beta. Check again. So answer is 1127.25. So 1127.25 centimeter cube. So this is the total volume of 45 gulab jamun. Okay. Now in this question, what we going to find? We going to find the volume of sugar syrup, which is 30% of the volume of the gulab jamun. Now volume of gulab jamun is with us. This is the volume of 45 gulab jamun. Now in this question, we are going to find the volume of sugar syrup. So right here, volume of sugar syrup. What is given? Volume of sugar syrup equal to 30% of the volume of gulab jamun. It is given 30% of the volume of gulab jamun. So means 30% of this volume. 30% of this volume, 1127.25. Now how you want to find the 30%? So 30 into 1127.25. After removing this percentage, or take 100. Remove this decimal also. Take 100. Now this 0 going to cancel with 0. In the denominator, 1000 is there. Now multiply this complete term with the 3. 3 5s are 15. 1 is left. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1, 7. 3 7s are 21. 2 is left. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2, 8. Now 3 1s are 3 and 3 1s are 3. Okay. Since 3 zeros are in the denominator, take your decimal at this place. So answer will come 338.175 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of sugar syrup, which is 338.175 centimeter cube. Okay. I hope it is clear now. Check beta. If any doubt is there, send message to me. I want to repeat it again. Harshita. Harshita, open your mic beta. Harshita, open your mic. 10th awesome, Harshita.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, beta. Is it clear, beta?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, beta. Is it clear this question?
Yes, sir.
Sir, why you did 30% of the volume for 40? Beta, Koshima, check the statement of your question, beta. Koshima, check in your the statement of your question. In this question, what is given? A gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to 30% of the volume. 30% of the volume is the volume of sugar syrup. In this question, we want to find the volume of sugar syrup. It is given the volume of sugar syrup is 30% of the volume of the 45 gulab jamun. So we want to find the volume of first gulab jamun. I find volume of one gulab jamun. After finding the volume of one gulab jamun, we want to find multiply it by 45 because it is given. Total quantity of gulab jamun is 45. It means you have to multiply it by 45. When you want to multiply it by 45 with the volume of one gulab jamun, it is the volume of 45 gulab jamun. Now it is given in your question, the volume of sugar syrup is 30% of its volume. Its volume is volume of gulab jamun. So volume of sugar syrup is 30% of the volume of gulab jamun. How many gulab jamuns are there? 45. It means you are going to take the 30% of the volume of 45 gulab jamun. This is the volume 45 gulab jamun. Take 30% of this. So 30% of this going to be 338.175 centimeter cube. Okay. I hope it is clear now. Okay, beta. Now check next question. Read the statement from your book, question number 4. What is given? Now check next question, question number 4. A pen stand made of a wood in the shape of a cuboid. One cuboid shaped wooden block is there. Suppose this is your wooden block, which is in the shape of cuboid. So give the shape of cuboid. So this is the shape of cuboid. The wooden block is in the shape of cuboid. With 4 conical depression to hold pens. Now we are going to make a hole in the shape of conical to make one pen in the stand. See, in the figure it is given. We are going to make hole out. Why are we going to hole out in the shape of conical? Because this tip of the pen is in the shape of conical. If we want to hold the pen in the stand, we are going to make the shape as a conical. It is given in your question also. So how many shapes are there? 4 shapes are there. All shapes are equal to each other. Okay. We are going to hold out this conical portion. We are going to hold out from the block of cuboid to make pen stand. Okay. To make a pen stand, we hold these 4 conical shapes from the given wooden block. Okay. Now see what is given. The dimension of the wooden block is given. Length 15 centimeter. Breadth 10 centimeter. Height 3.5 centimeter. Remove this decimal. 5 2s are 10, 5 7s are 35. So this is going to be 7/2 centimeter. So this is the dimension of cuboid. Now dimension of this cone is also given. What is given? Radius. Radius of this cone is 0.5 centimeter. Means when you're going to remove this decimal, this is going to be 1/2. So 1/2 centimeter is the radius of this cone. And height of the cone is also given. That means height of the cone, which is 1.4 centimeter. Remove this decimal also. So 5, 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14. So this is going to be 7/5 centimeter. Okay. Now what are we going to find? Find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. It means after removing this conical portion from the wooden block, what is the volume of the solid now? Okay. It means we are going to find the volume of the remaining solid. After moving this conical, 4 conical blocks, we are going to remove from the given cubical block. Okay. Now we are going to find the volume of the entire wood. So write volume of the wood. What volume of wood left? Now, as the first case, it is in the shape of cuboid. So write here volume of cuboid. Volume of the cuboid. From this cuboid, what we are going to do? We are going to remove these 4 conical shapes. We are going to remove these 4 conical shapes. After removing 4 conical shapes, we are going to find the volume of the remaining wood, It means original question is find the volume of the remaining wood after making this four conical portion in the block. Since we want to remove this conical block, we want to find the volume of the remaining wood. So original question is find the volume of the remaining wood. So what is the original block? Original block is in the shape of cubical. So write volume of cubite first. How many cones are going to remove? 4 cones. It means we want to remove volume of this cone. So I write 4 multiplied by volume of the cone. Remove these 4 cones from the cubite shape. So this is going to be volume of 4 cones because 4 shapes are there. Okay. Now you know the formula. Finding the volume of cubite. Volume of cubite formula is L into B into H minus 4 into volume of cone. You know formula 1 by 3 pi r square H. Okay. Dimension already given. 3. What is L? L is given 15. Right here 15. What is breadth? Breadth is given 10. Right here 10. Height is given 7 by 2 minus 4 upon 3. Value of pi is 22 by 7. Radius of the cone is given 1 by 2. So right here 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Why I write 2 times? Because it is given r square. R square means we have to write radius 2 times. Into h. What is the height? 7 by 5. Right here 7 by 5. Okay. I will repeat again. We're going to find the volume of the remaining wood. So first block is in the shape of cubite. So write volume of cubite first. From this shape of cubite, we're going to remove 4 conical portion. It means we are going to subtract the volume of 4 cones. So volume of cubite formula is LBH. Volume of cone is 1 pi r 1 by 3 pi r square h into 4. Why you want to multiply it 4? Because 4 conical portion we are going to hold on. Okay. Now after putting the value, after writing the formula, we are going to substitute the value. Length is given 50, breadth is 10, height is 7 by 2. Radius is given 1 by 2 and height is given 5 by 7 by 5. Now cancel. 2 5s are 10. This 7 going to cancel with 7. 2 2s are 4 going to cancel with 4. Now what is left? 15 into 7 5s are 35. Minus in the numerator 22 is left. In denominator it is going to be 3 5s are 15. Okay. Now tell what is the answer of multiply these 2 times 15 and 35 and send message to me. What is the answer of 15 and 35? Multiply these 2 times beta 15 and 35 and send message to me. What is the answer? Okay, 525. So write here 525 minus divide 22 by 50. Divide 22 by 50. 15 ones are 15. What is left? 7. Take decimal. Now 15 fours are 60. So now what is the answer? Tell. See on the board. 1 point. Tell first. 1.46. Yes. 56 are 90. It's going to be 90. So it's going to be 1.46. So subtract 1.46 from this 525. So answer will come 525.0. 1.46. Take 1 0. 10 minus 6 4. 9 minus 4 5. 4 minus 1 3. 2 and 5. So answer become 523.54 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the wood or volume of the remaining wood of the cubite. I hope it is clear now, beta. Rupanshi, is it clear, beta? Rupanshi, open your mic, beta.
Good afternoon, sir.
Is it clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta. Thank you. Vivek Malik. Open your mic. Vivek Malik. 10th awesome. Now open, beta. I have unmute you, beta. Open your mic. Vivek Malik. Check
Yes,
again.
sir.
Yes. Is it clear, beta, this question?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Manpreet, 10th Florence. Manpreet, open your mic. 10th Florence.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, beta. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta. Now check next question. Question number 5. Okay. Now in your class, one student is there, Preet Tyagi. Check Preet Tyagi. Kavya Saga and Kunal, your video still off. Beta, open your video. Check Preet Tyagi. Ma'am, today Preet Tyagi is not present in your class, ma'am. Today I'm going to call his father, ma'am, personally. Okay. And check your DP picture, beta. So many students put wrong DP. Wrong photo on your DP. Check it again, beta. Harinder sir, I have unmute you. Harinder sir.
Good afternoon,
Harinder
sir.
Good afternoon, sir. You want to say something?
Yeah, sir. In the last lecture also, I have done same announcement, and again I am doing Bhushan. Your video is off. Sukhman, Divya Sandhu, Tejal, Taranjot, Kavya, Manpreet Kaur, Kamalpreet, Kashvi, Vasu Sani, and Dhruv. Switch on your videos, and I request to Kunal Mandan. No need to put any DP. Kavya and Manpreet. Dakshvir Khokhar, Veer Dvinder, what you are showing? What DP you are posted? But I request to all, I advise to all the students, maintain proper discipline in the class and learn as well you can do. Do proper preparation for 10th class, math, in every subject you are creating in discipline. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Now check this question number 5, beta. A vessel is in the form of inverted cone. So this is the shape of conical portion. Inverted cone means this the top one is the upside. Okay, this is going to open from the top. The vessel is in the shape of a cone. Its height is given 8 centimeters. So height of this cone is given 8 centimeters. The right height of the cone 8 centimeters. After that, radius of the top is given, means radius of the cone is given 5 centimeters. So this is the dimension of cone. Height of cone is 8 centimeters and the radius of this cone is given 5 centimeters. Okay. Now it is filled with the water up to beam. From the top of the beam, it is going to be filled with the water. Okay, this is the water. Now it is filled with the water up to beam. When the lead shoots, some lead shoots are with us. Okay, this is the shape of spherical. Lead shoot means the shape of sphere. This is the shape of sphere. We are going to draw some lead shoots in this vessel. We are going to draw some lead shoots in this vessel. Okay, the dimension of the lead shoot is also given. What is given? Radius of this sphere is given 0.5 centimeter, means 5 by 10. 5 in the 5, 5 to the 10. This is going to be 1 by 2 centimeter. The radius of this spherical lead is given 1 by 2 centimeter. Now, what is given in this question? When we want to drop this lead shoots in the vessel of this cone, so 1/4 of the water going to flow out. Okay, 1/4 of the water is going to be flow out from the vessel. Why it going to be flow out? Because it's going to be filled up to beam. When we going to drop another solid in this vessel, it's going to be displace the water. So the water going to start moving out. Okay, when we drop this spherical vessel in the conical shape of vessel, so water start moving out. Okay, so what is the what water flow out? It is given 1/4 of the cone. 1/4 of the conical vessel is going to be flow out. It means this is the volume of spherical lead shoots. Okay, so this is the volume of spherical lead shoot which we want to drop in the vessel. Now in this question, we want to find how many spherical vessel we require to drop in the vessel so that the 1/4 of the water going to be flow out from this vessel. We want to check how many spherical lead shoots required to flow out 1/4 of the water from the solid. Okay, since number of spherical lead shoot is not given, so I suppose let the number of lead shoots be n. N number of lead shoots I want to drop so that 1/4 of the volume, 1/4 of the water going to flow out. It means volume of this n lead shoots is equal to 1/4 volume of the core. Is it clear? Volume of n lead shoots is equal to 1/4 volume of the cone, because this is going to be displaced 1/4 of the volume from the vessel. So right here, volume of n lead shoots is equal to 1/4 volume of the cone. I hope this step is clear to everyone. I suppose number of lead shoots be n. It means volume of n lead shoots is equal to 1/4 volume of the cone. Now n numbers is there. It means it's going to multiply by n. Lead shoot is in the shape of sphere. How are we going to find the volume of sphere? Formula is 4/3 pi r cube. So write 4/3 pi r cube here equal to 1/4 volume of cone. How are we going to find the volume of cone? Formula is 1/3 pi r square h. Finding the volume of cone, formula is 1/3 pi r square h. So volume of lead shoot means spherical balls are there. Spherical balls means volume of sphere is equal to 4/3 pi r cube. Now radius of this sphere is given 1/2. So write this pi going to cancel with pi. Cancel pi first, and this 3 going to be cancelled. Now what is left? N into r. Radius of this hemisphere spherical shell is given 1/2. So right here 1/2, 1/2, and 1/2 equal to what left? 1/4 is left into r. This radius is of the cone. Radius of cone is given 5 centimeters. So right here 5 into 5, and height of the cone is also given 8 centimeters. So right here 8. Now 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So this is going to be 25 into 2, 50. So what left here? Now 4 is also there. So write 4 also better. This 4 is given now. So 2 2s are 4, 4 is going to cancel. So what is left? N upon 2. So take cross multiply. When you want to take cross multiply, this 2 going to multiply 50. So it means N become 100. It means required number of lead should be 100. If we drop 100 lead shoots in this vessel, then 1/4 of the water going to be flow out from the core. So this is the answer to your question. How many number of lead shoots is required? 100 lead shoots is required. I hope it is clear to everyone. If any doubt is there, then send message. Ria, is it clear, beta? Ria, 10th Blossom.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, beta. Is it clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta. Thank you. Koshima send message. Understood, sir. Okay, beta. Thank you. Clear, clear. Okay. Aditya Jain, Aditya Bhushan, Rupanshi. Yes. Okay, beta. Now take next question. Time is not there, I think. Okay. So beta, learn this formula first, beta. If you want to do this exercise smoothly, to learn this formula first. So during this class, some students going to eat something. Okay. They start eating. I want to ask beta, Manpreet, open your mic, beta. Bhumika, open your video and mic also. Open your mic, Bhumika.